Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna start real quick. This is probably gonna be a pretty short episode today because, as you can probably tell, there's been some technical issues in that there are 3 fights coming up in this next section that basically there will require a cut. 3 fights back to back that'll require a cut, and they're pretty tedious each one to get it set up properly or to get it working properly. So yeah, I'm probably gonna keep this episode on the short side. But first we gotta make our way to Hoax, and we've got some stuff to do in Hoax while we get there. A couple Stardust to get, a couple items to pick up, some funny dialogue to read. Let's go and get Shana back full on SP again before we go any further though. Please don't give me arm block or whatever it's called. Oh. That's so unfortunate. It'll go away on its own in a couple turns. It actually goes away after battle too, so I could just run away. Yeah, there we go. You can see it goes away on its own pretty easily, pretty quickly. It's not a terrible status effect. Oh, this attack does quite a bit of damage, huh? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get my HP back on this one. Let's just not. Let's just not. We'll have one more encounter that we I don't think we don't have any charm potions, so we don't really have a choice but to take this encounter. But yeah, one more encounter, and then we're on to Hoax. Or like I said before, we have 3 problem fights waiting for us, unfortunately. How much damage do these guys do? 5. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's one more time, and this will be good enough. This will be good enough. We're full SP. We're pretty close to full HP. So I think we're pretty prepared for this next section. Pretty much the only other thing we could do to prepare would be to like grind to level 10, and we're not doing that. We are definitely not doing that. Let's go to the HQ first. Kaiser of the 8th Knighthood must be waiting for us. Is this really a town? It looks like a fortress. The war changed it. That's true. Nobody wanted it, but it couldn't be avoided. Let's focus on our defenses now. Alright, so before we do that, the couple things we're gonna go grab. Basically all of them are down, starting from this path. Fortunately, actually. So first things first, there's a Stardust down in this room in a fireplace. This is extremely common in the game. I mentioned it before, I know. Look for a fireplace and you'll probably find a Stardust. For some reason, they just really loved putting them in fireplaces. The next, there is a healing potion. I believe it's a healing potion. This might be the end of prayer, actually. There's a healing potion down here. And this, I guess it's a house. I guess it's like a guardhouse, like a barracks. I guess they're barracks, yeah. We'll grab that healing potion. And except for the Angel's Prayer in the inn, that's pretty much all of the items that we can get right now. There's one more Stardust we can get, but we gotta go talk to Kaiser first before we can get that Stardust. And here's some gold. It's just 20, so it's not a big deal if you miss it. But there's some dialogue that I recommend checking out down in here in this room. Well, we have guests. My name is Dart. I'm joining the defense of Hoax for a while. And both of you, when are you having your baby? What are you talking about? Yes, we are. It's too early. Oh, you're visiting a famous midwife. But I thought you wanted to get some advice about having a baby. Anyway, come back anytime if you're going to have one. I was a midwife for King Albert, too. Then you have been observing this country since before the war? Yes, it was 20 years ago. The former King Carlo passed away and his younger brother Dole broke away. It seems he couldn't stand having His Majesty Albert, who was only 6 at the time, be the king. His Majesty Dole and His Majesty Carlo used to be very close. I wonder what made them change. Power, probably. We gotta go now. Well, work hard. When you need me, come back anytime. Need me, meaning need a midwife? Fuck. Thank you. You're lucky, though. Poor Shana. Poor Shana. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Before we go talk to Kaiser. And actually, before we do, I'm actually gonna drop I guess a safety save. You might have noticed a save before that I had another save. And I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do one here for this run, I guess. Just in case something goes wrong with this first encounter. You can leave Hoax at this point, but once you talk to Kaiser, you can't leave anymore. I was trying to find other ways to get around the issues that are coming up, but unfortunately I couldn't find any good ones, so I'm just gonna be doing it. Works. You guys aren't gonna see the troubles I have to go through, but just know it's annoying. Just know it's really annoying to get this next section to work properly. I mean, it's not really that bad. I'm exaggerating a bit. I'm exaggerating. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's not really that bad. Kaiser, long time no see. Lavis, welcome. I see your knighthood was... Yeah, it was my mistake. But I won't let the dreams of my company end in death and be in vain. I'll end the war and unify Sir Dio. I will. Can I skipped it. You can go back and pause if you want to. It wasn't nothing. Yeah, now, I brought you two powerful helpers, Dart and Shana. Oh, you are the famous guy who rescued Lavis. I'm Kaiser, the head of the 8th Knighthood. Nice to meet you. Can you inform me how we stand now? We're still preparing for the raid of the Sandoras. What I am concerned about is the information that they are using a dragon. Understandable. It's better to fortify here and see how they move rather than attacking a dragon we don't know about. Then it'll be up to how fast we can spot the approach of the enemy. Great, indeed you were right. Dart, Lavis, why don't you be the guard at night? Oof. Having Shana too is not a good idea. Can you prepare the meals for the knights? Preparing meals? Okay. Dart, you're going to love it. I won't bully Shana. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit concerned. What? Lavis's mother gave me a nice compliment. I guess it may be edible. I don't like what Lavis said. I can enjoy and eat any food, just make a lot. I don't like what Dart said so much either. I don't care about the taste, edible is enough. Just salt is enough for flavor. Even Mr. Kaiser too. Kaiser, why are you stirring things up even more? I thought I was trying to relax her. Now that settles the matter. I won't Dart and the others to go look around Hoax. Night guards have to know the area. Or know their post or whatever it is. After you look around, come back to me, stay with me, Lavis. I want to go over the battle conditions with you. Sorry if I'm kind of rushing through this a bit. This is like the 5th time I've recorded this section trying to get this to work properly. Get along with each other. Yeah. But yeah, I've recorded this section many times at this point. And it's been a real pain in the ass. But if you've already done everything that you want to do like I have, you can just come right back in. But before you talk to Lavis or Kaiser, there's Stardust right here. Did you see enough? I'll take you to the guard position. You're fine though. We've just finished strategic meeting. Now I'll take you to your position. And actually, it just occurred to me, I should, so I want to ask both of you to guard the back gate. It's at the end of the stairs. So normally you can't save right here, right? Since I'm using Dragoon modifier, I actually can save right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and save right here instead, in case I do have to replay through this section. To get a good recording. Come here, we talk to this guy. I'm here to replace you, you can trust us. Yes, sir. And that's all it took, I guess. If that door attacks, it will be a night raid. We cannot relax till morning. Rest while it's still light. All right. It's strangely quiet tonight. If the dragon comes here, we can easily tell. Why is that? There are those in the forest. Nocturnal owls are hooting. It's a proof that nobody's in the forest. So I'm gonna go grab something. Worrying about Shana? It's not that. Bring me back something too. Hmm? Nani? The owls. Ah! That forgot to hurt my throat a bit. The enemy is coming. The enemy is coming. But I'm gonna have to. There's gonna be a cut here and just a little bit of dialogue. Knighthood, advance, fortify the gate. You know, just be ready for it. You take care of the casualties. Yes, sir. We'll counter them. Yeah. All right. I got it all set up and fixed. So this is the first fight. It's pretty simple. It's just a couple guards or a couple soldiers. Not what I meant to do. I think I'm just gonna. I don't know how much HP these have, but I'm just gonna pop Dragoon for him and kind of hope it deals with these guys pretty easily. I do a lot of damage, but apparently they have more HP than that. I'm gonna hope that puts him into the red at the very least. Wow, he hurts though. Puts him in the yellow. Okay, that's kind of concerning. That means they've probably got like 70, 80 HP, something like that. They are doing a lot of damage. I'm gonna weaken this guy just a little bit, and then I'm gonna use an item actually. We've also Spear Frost back in Bell, which these guys are weak to, so they'll take double damage. Or I don't think it's actually double damage in the mod or in the hard mode. Maybe it's never double damage. It might be 1.5 times. I might be making stuff up about the double damage. But I'm gonna get some HP back because we are coming up on another fight right away after this. So this one's pretty easy, but the next fight can be pretty difficult. You know, especially in a solo hard mode Shana run like this. Yeah, we're gonna use a Spear Frost. And hopefully this takes him out. I think it will. It probably will. I would be surprised if he didn't die. Yeah, there's no way he's surviving that. All right, we're past the first fight, but we got another one coming up right away. So there's gonna be another cut very, very soon. the laugh is in that wood. I'm sorry, but the animation looks so goofy. Is this a battle HQ for the front lines of Basil? What a weak setup. I will guard the top. Gotcha, trust me to handle here. So just in case, once again, I'm gonna drop another safety save here. I know it's a little redundant, but in case something goes wrong, I do not want to play through this whole section. What guts you have coming alone like that? I'm here. I got those guys at the bottom. 1 or 2 doesn't make any difference. Big talkers are usually weak. All right, and we should be good. If it didn't work, then you guys won't see this anyways. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So now things get a little bit more serious. And we're going to go straight to using items. All right, this guy is Dark Element, so we actually do have some advantage here. In that we are playing Shana, which does have a light element bow. But I suspect magic attack items are still going to be our strongest tool here. You know, 65. Wonder how much a... And that wasn't too bad. I was kind of expecting that to do more damage. How much does a regular attack do? 25, okay. So he can poison you. Hopefully we don't get poisoned. We did not. Very nice. I'm going to get Dragoon form, get some SP stocked up. In case we do get poisoned. And hopefully Dragoon form will do a good chunk of damage against him. Luckily, his magic attack is that attack is usually pretty dangerous. But since Shana's magic defense is so high, it's not really that big of a threat to us. We actually want to see it, as long as we don't get poisoned. Not that it's really that big of a difference in damage. So we're gonna keep throwing items for now, as long as he doesn't poison us. Then I'm not gonna worry about it. Now this boss does have, I guess, an interesting mechanic where he will make clones of himself, and you have to figure out which one he is. Thankfully, there's a bit of a cheat for that that's built in game. The shadow is different between the clones and the actual enemy, whatever he's called, the Sandora Elite. We are taking a lot of damage though. Man, he has some HP on him. Kind of even more worried for the fight coming up that we don't have enough supplies. He is still not in the yellow, huh? He must be close though. Want to get another healing potion? And then I think I'll go ahead and transform into Dragoon and see how much damage we do in Dragoon form. Hopefully it's quite a bit, but we really need to save our attack items. Honestly, I think I stocked up too much healing and not enough attack items. We do 91 damage with that. Ooh. That's what I should have been doing, clearly. I was not expecting that. So if you look carefully at shadows, you can notice one is much bigger than the others. That's which one he is. Luckily, it's pretty easy to tell. Normally he transforms after you hit him. Is this a hard mode change? It might be a hard mode change. Or am I mistaking how you normally figure out which one is him? Am I bamboozling myself? I'm kind of worried I'm bamboozling myself, to be honest with you. There might be a damage threshold. Oh, We need to get him out of this phase. Use another attack item. I'm pretty sure he takes 0 damage if you hit the wrong one anyway, so I must be hitting the right one. Wow, really? This might be a hard mode change. Ooh, this makes this fight much more difficult. Holy shit. Yikes. Oh, okay, this is definitely a hard mode change because he is in the red. Okay, that's pretty interesting though. This makes this fight a lot more different. Normally he after you hit him, he leaves this phase. And it goes back to being a regular fight. Wow, this makes the fight much more difficult. He's putting out much more damage than he normally would. We're going to use this pellet. This pellet isn't going to be useful in this upcoming fight anyways, so might as well get rid of it. He's still not dead yet. Luckily, he's just spamming his weak attacks right now. Ugh. But we are burning through our healing potions. I think perhaps if I had realized how much damage I did with Dragoon form, I could have perhaps prepared better for this encounter. Oh, that's interesting. They're the HP value doesn't get updated for the other ones. Oh, and he's dead. Well, there we go. He was literally one hit away from death. And we get a healing breeze. We'll definitely take that. We need all the healing items we can get right now. So we have one more encounter where we're going to have to cut. Apparently we're going to have to cut in this encounter instead. I didn't realize this encounter with soft block. All right. I'll see you guys in just a few moments. All right, we are back. So, unfortunately, it seems like Shana being in this fight actually causes a lot of problems. In fact, every time I tried to transfer into the Dragoon form with Dart and Lapis also in the party, it actually made the game freeze. So what I ended up doing was just put Dart and Lapis in here, and I made the boss. I made his HP magically disappear. Don't worry about that. But you've already seen me clear it with Shana solo, so you know I can do it. And actually, let me go ahead and fix her experience. She should be at 1588 after this. Let me go ahead and fix her XP. What is that giant? It's Giganto. Also, there's going to be another cut here, probably. Lavitz. I heard about it, but he is real. The ones who fought so far were no match for him. Well, he is still not a dragon. All right. It turns out I actually didn't need to cut right there for this fight. So I kind of forgot about that. It was actually in my notes that I don't need to cut right there, but I kind of already did it. So here we are. So we have some items we shouldn't have. Specifically these spark nests, these burnouts, and this pellet. These shouldn't be here. And also we should only have 5 healing potions. I forgot that because I basically had to skip the last fight. These items should be gone. I'm just gonna pretend they're not there, okay? And I'll get rid of them after this. Now, the one saving grace for the fight is Kongo takes a ton of damage. Oh, well, that might be, that's kind of spoilery, Giganto. The Giganto takes a ton of damage. Oh, his name is Kongo here. Yeah, so he takes a ton of damage from magic. You say we absolutely destroy his HP. I actually don't know how he reacts to magic attacks in this phase. Let's find out. By clotheslining me, I guess. Pretty sure that's not in reaction to him putting his his weapon away. I'm gonna use Star Children here actually, because we'll get damage and it'll also heal us. He's already under half HP, which pretty ridiculous. I was worried about this fight, but he's not doing as much damage as I thought he would. This fight actually seems easier than the commander. Or the elite. But that's probably only because I'm playing Shana. And she has a ridiculous amount of magic attack. Yeah, that does a good chunk. Even the Star Children is a it's not a single target attack. But it still does good damage. We should get healed. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're still not full HP, so just remember, we only have 5 of these. We have 5 healing potions left, contrary to what the game would have us believe. I'll just, like, get rid of them after this. I'll just discard them. He's already in the red. As long as this fight isn't going to be too bad at all. Thank God, I was really worried about this fight. And this is probably going to soft lock us. Yeah, there it is. All right, I'm going to cut back to this with Dart and Lavitz, and then we'll continue. All right, we are back. And we are 1 turn away from killing Kongo, and it actually went pretty much exactly the same as before. So this will finish Kongo off, and hopefully this doesn't self-block. I guess if it does, you won't see this. So yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Uh, so the audio isn't muted for some reason. There's no audio in this cutscene. This is an emulator bug. I don't actually know why it happens. Awkward transition because Streamlabs crashed. Streamlabs does, I think it's a combination of the modding and just some other stuff going on. But it's probably gonna be a pretty awkward transition there. So we should be good now. Sorry about that, guys. But again, we still have no audio in this cutscene. I really don't know why. You only missed like a couple frames, really. This is supposed to be the big reveal of Dragoon form, as you know, we've already seen it a lot in this run. So it's not exactly a big reveal for us at this point. Lavis is fucking shocked. Like, what the hell is this? Dart's like, what the hell is this? You may recognize her from the beginning of the game. This is Rose. Pretty sure she's going to introduce herself in here in a second. Yeah, sorry about the missing audio. It's an emulator bug. It happens. There's our audio back. Shana's all the way up to level 10. Very nice. These are not humans. Dart, you. What happened to you? I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. Night of the Dragoon was born. Ugh. Surprised you didn't die. Agento don't die. Agento will pay you back. Dart. You're safe. What happened? Seeing Shana's face makes me relieved. Passes out. Dart. Are you alright? But we're finally past that section. Dear God. What did you do to Dart? What did you do to him? I was only cut it out, both of you. I should be thankful, so why not have to be yelled at? Have you come to? I'm glad you woke up. You are Rose. Nice to see you again. Do you know Dart? I told you, I just saved his life. Well, not only once. I want to hear from Dart's own mouth. You explain, I don't understand. You saved my life. Thanks to Rose, I was able to make it to Celeste. Then the person who saved you from the dragon was... Yeah, it's her. Talking about being saved, I didn't think it yet. I don't need anything, so I wanted to do it. I see, but why are you here? Too fishy to be a coincidence. I followed you because I was fascinated by this artifact you own. The Dragoon spirit of the red-eyed dragon. This light is. You deserve to rule dragons. The light shows the true evidence. From the time the Dragoon spirit starts to shine, you have to accept your fate as a Dragoon. It's like me. I didn't know there was such power concealed in my father's memento. You saved him because you knew it from the beginning. I didn't know it. It was a test to see if he could be a Dragoon. If you couldn't, you would be dead now. Why do you know about such things? You know too much about things nobody could know. It's better than ignorance, isn't it? That's true, but yours is not mere knowledge. It's a story and a legend that has been lost. I heard about it from Minister Noish before, the people who led humans to victory in the Dragon Campaign. They were the Dragoons. Was that the only reason you protected me? Because I have a Dragoon spirit? Honestly, I was surprised myself, but now I know why. You guys look like my dear old friends. They lived in the middle of a turbulent generation, yet they were strong enough to grab their own fate. They knew the way to go, the things to do, the enemy to defeat, and the people to protect. I feel the same about you guys, so I couldn't help doing that. Now you understand me? Can I ask you one thing? What are they doing now? Everybody's gone. It's all in the past. I'm sorry. I think I was wrong about you, Rose. It's cold. Oh, it's okay. I'm used to being hated. Oof. Is the head of the knighthood Sir Kaiser in here? The 7th forfeit under strong attack by Sandoras. The 7th fort in the marshland is under fierce attack of the dragon. Due to that, the 10th and 13th knighthoods are almost overwhelmed. Survivors are still responding. Where did it come from? From the forest over the volcano Balut. There seems there is a nest there for the dragon. Lycanthros and dragons. It's not a fight between humans. If we don't defeat the dragon, we won't have a future. Summon the rest of the knights. We will assault the dragon's nest. Knighthood has the advantage in numbers, but they are only human. Humans cannot defeat a dragon. If it continues, Basil will be annihilated. We don't know until we try. Think a wasted death is honorable or something? But dragoons can defeat him. Dart, you should understand this. We have a different existence. We are beyond humans. That's right, dragoons were said to have governed the dragons, can fight against the dragon. Maybe I can do it now. I felt the power of the dragon in me. I'll do it. I believe in this power. It makes me feel relieved. There's no one left who can fight in 8th knighthood. Dart, Rose, it seems you are the only people we can count on. Kaiser, your wound is open. I'm alright, Dart, Rose. The kingdom of Basil is finished unless we defeat the dragons. So, you can trust me. I will fight for you too. I'll go too. Doesn't seem to be enough if it's only Dart and Yellows. She's talking shit. Yeah, now you should stay. No, I'm going. I can help the other people too. Here's the dragon. The green tusked dragon. Firebrand. It brings back the fear I felt before. The real fear has not even begun yet. Dude, Rose is so hardcore. She's so edgy. I mean, it's understandable giving her past, I guess. It was super. What about it? That Dart fella. Yesterday, he wore unique armor and defeated Kongol. With Dart, Imperial Centaur is not even a match as our enemy. Dart is the Messiah of the Kingdom of Basil. Messiah, huh? Cannot be caught a real dragoon getting stunned like that by bursting with the power. And tell me, Rose, how should I fight as a dragoon? Well, let's begin. Oh. I guess we're doing this. It's fine. I was gonna skip this, but you know, oh well. Let's begin. I'm not gonna read this out. Oh, I can just say, not much, right? One more thing. Eating SP. Okay, yeah. You're right, we can just get out of there right away. We don't need no Dragoon tutorial. This is gonna take a lot of editing, so I'm gonna go ahead and save, and we're gonna wrap up this episode here today. It has been a messy recording session, let me tell you what. Now there's an actual save spot up here, so we'll take advantage of it. We'll save in the legit spot. We'll get our party fixed next time. Overwrite that and make another save just in case. Oh, I forgot to make that second save. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Legend of Dragoon. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take it easy, have a good one. catch you guys tomorrow.